Hi, my name's Luke. Just thought I'd put together this little video to give my impression of my experience of working with Fritz and the Game Changer Academy team. Prior to beginning 3 months ago, I'd tried a bunch of things to sort out my fitness. I've been vegetarian for a long time but wanted to try a fully plant-based diet, and had worked with a few different people, a few different nutritionists, certainly a lot of different fitness programs to try and sort things out, and hadn't really had much success. And I had heard about Fritz through a guy I was working with, a vegan guy, earlier in the year, and he just said, "Oh, there's this guy on Instagram, Fritz, check him out." I like the look of the food plans that Fritz was posting on Insta. I thought, I'll give him a go. And so I reached out. I was a little bit concerned about working with online coaches for sure, mainly because I think there's a quote, if more information on its own was the answer, then everyone would be millionaires with six-pack abs. And there's no shortage of information on the internet. So it's not quantity that's the thing, it's quality. And fortunately, after a few conversations with Fritz and Nils, it was pretty clear that I'd be getting quality working with them. So I found them through a guy I was working with who said, check them out. And we're talking about plant-based fitness. What other things do I want to talk about? What I learnt in the program was mainly that it doesn't need to be that hard. I think in the past I'd tried a lot of programs that were pretty intense, and it might have been that I crafted my own sort of protocol, and this much exercise and this much resistance training, and with this arrangement of macronutrients and this much fasting, and trying to hit this level of ketones on a ketogenic diet or whatever it might have been, and a bunch of fasting. All of that, while sometimes producing results, sometimes didn't. And so I could be doing a program that was really, really difficult to implement, or possibly could implement. Can be pretty disciplined, but pretty hard to maintain, and certainly not that enjoyable. And working on this program, I found that I could have quite an enjoyable diet and food choice, not particularly demanding exercise regime. In fact, over the course of the 3 months, for 2 of them, I picked up tendinitis in both my arms, so I pretty much couldn't lift. I struggled to open a bottle of water for a couple of weeks there. So there wasn't a lot of lifting, there was just walking and some pretty basic leg, lower body routines a few times a week. But I have to say that the bulk of my results probably have to attribute them to the kitchen. So a bit of caloric deficit, but some very, very tasty food, and very, very happy with how I've eaten over the past 3 months. I never thought that eating vegan would be that easy. What changed over the time would be my raw numbers. So I went from the middle of July, I was over 77 kilos, and now it's the middle of October and I'm down to 66. So that's pretty good, 11 kilos. And of that, I've gone as well from 28 point something percent body fat down to 20 point something percent body fat. So say at least 7.5% body fat drop over the 3 months, which again, I've never been able to do that in the past. I've done some pretty extreme things, but nothing that good, and certainly not that easy. So Game Changer was was awesome for me. So there you go. Cheers.